How are you? Happy Monday. This is a Thanksgiving Monday up here in Canada for myself. And for those down south or anywhere else, happy Monday to you. Hope things are going well. Just doing some more power washing with Shrek. We're continuing this level. We have done Shrek's Swamp, Duloc, as well as Hansel's Honeymoon Hideaway. So now we have Fairy Godmother's place, I believe. Fairy Godmother's Potion Factory. So we haven't started this yet. I already got the trophy on this one. The trophy is easy. You just have to be on the on this thing right over here for 30 seconds. So you have to just be on top and run on the top. So there we go. I think, yeah, it was this one here. Well, hang on. What's this? Switch running wheel off. Oh, you can turn it on and off. That is so cool. Wasn't aware of that. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a busy job here. This is a big, big mess, but looking forward to doing it. So where should I start? Do I do the floor first? I kind of want to do the floor first. Yeah, let's. I wonder if it's potion machine floor. Is it broken up into sections? There's a path. I didn't know. Oh, there is a path. Look at that. All right. This is the center floor. Looks like it's broken up into sections. So let's do the floor first. Couldn't help noticing your court of spray-a-lot work carriage parked outside Mother's Potion Factory. I almost got everything right there. Almost got anything right there. You better not get any of that mess on me. It's Prince Charming, as lovely as always. You're doing me a favor, by the way, pal. So chill. I'm not having my perfectly styled bouffon turn into feathers on the beastly ogre's account. Bouffon. There we go. So hope you guys are having a lovely day. Sorry, just got to make sure that I have it on live here. Where are you? Come on, playlist live. Sorry, everybody. Oh, it is up. I think it's up. Nope, that's the outhouse. We're almost at 700 subs. That is so awesome. Yep, here we are. Okay, I could hear myself talking. Awesome. All right, so there we go. I put it on in the background just to make sure it's all running and all good. So let's slow it down a bit. Let's slow it down. Power washing is supposed to be relaxing. It's been a pretty relaxing day here. I've had, well, as I said, it's Thanksgiving here in Canada. It's a day off, so nothing, no work, no school. I was doing some research for the podcast coming up this Thursday. We're going live this Thursday. We were talking about MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, and I found myself watching the new Takashi's Castle. It is an updated version of the original Japanese game show. I couldn't understand anything that was going on. It was all in Japanese, but it was fascinating. It was actually quite interesting. Very different from what you'd expect from MXC if you're a fan of MXC. I've watched a few moments, I won't say full episodes, of the original Takashi's Castle. It was just hard to follow at times and a little slow paced. So if you don't understand the language, it's kind of a slower paced TV show. But the new Takashi's Castle, it was fun to watch. Again, not understanding a single thing that was going on. I had my translator with me, just trying to translate some of the subtitles. But it was really fascinating. I found myself enjoying it. So, I mean, obviously Wipeout is a big, it's heavily influenced by Takashi's Castle, so much so that I think Takashi's Castle sued them. They settled it out of court. But, so Wipeout, we were familiar with Wipeout. Takashi's Castle is better than Wipeout. It's just more entertaining. And that's even when I don't understand the language. I mean, I liked Wipeout. Wipeout was a lot of fun. But it just seemed like they're trying to build a story with Takashi's Castle that was fun to... Sorry, I'm just looking at different floors. Potion floor, okay, different floors here. It just seemed to be a lot more entertaining. Now, I think if I understood Japanese, I'd actually find it even more entertaining because it just, like I said, there was a storyline happening. But is the potion me fiend? Is it the same one? Same one? Different one. Okay. Kind of wish I wish there were subtitles, but now I'm curious about it. It is an investment of time, though, because it looked like it went on for an hour. The first episode, season one, first episode, and I just don't have that time right now. I've got so much else to do, and like I want to do streaming today. I want to commit some time to this because I won't be doing it for a while with school getting back in. I had some free time, did some cleaning up at the house. So, does this need to be cleaned? I think this is the floor too. There we go. This is part of the floor as well. Let's just do this while we're here. I don't remember the sequels of Shrek. I think this probably has some importance. Oh, forgot that part. Oh, look at this. I'm missing all this. So anyways, it was fun to watch the new Takashi's Castle in preparation for the MXC episode we're doing Thursday. And yeah, it was, like I said, check it out if you haven't done so yet. It might be worth it, especially if you're into Japanese game shows. It just looks like a lot of fun. Does this count? Okay, this little bar here counts by the looks of it. Oh, look at that. I missed a whole bunch of here. No wonder. There we go. Keep forgetting I have that dirt detector. There we go. A little bit more here. Where is there more here? Oh, look at all this. I'm going to use this one here. That should get it. Bigger spray. Wider spray. And there we are. And there we are. Yeah, so it's been fun researching that, going into... Oh, boy, I missed a whole section here. There we go. There's the floor. All right, that's one floor done. Let's move you out of the way. You're in the way. That'll do. There we go. This one's really powerful. I'm enjoying this Shrek update. This has been a good update. It's little faint yellow spots here. Look at that, little faint spots. Lots of fun. Nothing too, I want to say challenging. That's not the word I want. No, this is really challenging. Nothing too, well, I guess maybe challenging is a word because different spots just kind of are very intricate and hard to reach at times. So this one here has been not like that. It's been quite easy going, and that's kind of what I want in my power washing simulator. Don't mind a little bit of challenge, a little bit of intricacy in the details, but I'm trying to find the right word. Intricacy is not the right word, but as I was saying yesterday, like the Final Fantasy, it's cool design, but it was kind of frustrating, and I don't think I'll be revisiting that anytime soon. At least not all the levels. There's some levels I did like, and there's some I just don't like. Same with not Tomb Raider, the Warhammer. The Warhammer is just one I don't know if I... Oh, there you go. The Warhammer is just not one I really enjoyed as much, because it just... all the nooks and crannies were not as satisfying. This one here, nice open space. I was thinking, it's funny, when you play this game for so long, you start thinking about what else would be good levels for power washing. And Takashi's Castle would be really cool. All these different rides. You can do a little bit of parkour. Now, obviously, the point of the game of power washing is not to do events and parkour and all that stuff. It's just to clean the floors and clean the spaces. Hang on, path. Okay, let's clean the spaces. But Takashi's Castle, like, they brought in the new show, they brought in some of the old events, including some of the old past hosts as well, which is really cool. There you go, path done. So it'd be kind of cool to do like that. You're like cleaning all the stones, or cleaning parts of the castle itself, the surfboard ride, and you have to get on to, like, you go up here, you clean, maybe up here, you clean, and you can do a little bit of parkour like they have in the Tomb Raider section of this game. That's kind of cool. A little bit of parkour would be a good idea, as long as it's not too difficult. So Takashi's Castle, that'd be kind of neat to do. What events do they have in Takashi's Castle that continued on? Well, they had the skipping the stones. I can't remember the official names. I just know from the MXE, you know, the sinkers and floaters, log roll. I didn't see that one yet. So I only saw the first season. Bowling Ping one they had. I saw in previews. Some of the castles. There was what else did I see? Oh well, yeah. The you had to climb the wall with the rope. That was kind of neat. That'd be kind of cool, dude. Lots of color in Takashi's Castle, very similar to all the color you see here. So, and you can make a great storyline using Beat Takashi. I mean, in the updated version of the TV show, Takashi is a kind of this hologram. They said AI in the translation. It's like a hologram, but I think he's the real life actor in one of the last episodes, because it's a game show that builds up to an ultimate final or so. And even you'll have the captain, as I call him, from MXC. So I mean, he makes a return too. So you can have these sort of characters. Well, Takashi telling you he wants you to clean this section, the captain's wanting you to clean that section, and prepare for battle, all that sort of stuff. There'd be a lot of potential in there. It has those sort of games where it's very Wipeout-like, the moving spinners and such, all padded. Surfboard of Death was in there. There we go. Like, I thought I chose the floor first. This is going quite well. I'm already 10% done, so I should be getting a pop-up soon here. Maybe at 20%. Continue the storyline. Yeah, and as you're doing it, all the storylines pop up, and you have all the monsters or the villains kind of just telling you certain things. So yeah, that'd be a cool level to do. I hope they don't stop doing updates for Power Washing Simulator. I mean, this is a good sign that the Shrek one has popped up. I mean, Fortnite has its mitts and everything. I can see like a Fortnite Power Washing Simulator. Clean certain areas, the battle bus. I think I've talked about this in the past. What's that? I don't know, it's this path here. Path here. Oh, I think I missed this path here. There it is. That's better. I like how this is broken down into like puzzle sections. That's what I like about Power Washing Simulator. It's kind of, you break down the large pieces. Look at this. Like you can see I'm purposely leaving that centerpiece for last. But there we go. It builds off of this one here. There it goes. Is this part of the path? It's a different path. Okay. Oh, there we go. Looks like it cuts off here. There we are. Oh, I haven't done my ASMR I haven't done the Jamie Millman ASMR moment. I went for a sec here. Generator floor. This looks like a big one. This is all generator floor here. Okay. This is a big one. All right. Kind of zoom in there. Strafe. Nice and smooth. Look at that. How smooth was that until I walked into the wall? There we go. Boom. Nice and clean. Look at that. What other levels can you do for power washing that makes sense in the power washing world? I mean, they chose, I guess they're choosing video games or so? Maybe not necessarily. I mean, they did Back to the Future, SpongeBob. Let's see, Shrek, obviously. I don't. If I knew my movie companies, I'd see if there was a pattern. I mean, Nickelodeon, DreamWorks. I don't know. Again, Star Wars would be the ultimate. That would be the ultimate choice right there. There we go. My boots are. I'm looking forward to seeing my boots come in finally, and I'll be doing a review on that one. I wanted to edit the video we did, recording we did yesterday on Love Guru. So me and Jamie, just in case you missed out, me and Jamie watched the Love Guru. We were supposed to do it for our 500th episode, but obviously time and scheduling got in the way with everything else, trying to get everybody involved, and we just decided, you know what, we're almost at 700, we better do it. So we recorded the episode. It's sitting on my phone right now, and I can't get off my phone because, okay, so typically what I do is when I record something on my phone, here's behind the scenes stuff. I record something on my phone, and then I have to upload it onto my OneDrive. My OneDrive, so my phone can upload photographs and movies onto my OneDrive. The problem is, longer videos, like the one I did for this one, which took, it was just I say longer, it was just a 15-minute recording with the other small recordings. But it takes a while for it to upload, to the point where it uses a lot of my phone memory, and sometimes it just won't upload. So I have to use my school computer to upload. I upload onto my school computer with a wire, and then transfer it through transfer the video off the computer onto my home computer using another hard drive, and it's just like trying to take 3 steps to do one. It's not the best. I wish I could just kind of plug it into the computer, but my computer doesn't have the right port to do it, and I guess maybe I should buy a dongle or something. But anyways, it's just taking all these little steps to just complete one job, uploading a video, and it's becoming a pain in the tuchus. So right now, all that being said, I got a video stuck on my phone that I can't get off until tomorrow when I upload it onto my computer, and that kind of sucks. So I wanted to edit and get out of the way because I'm going to be so busy this week with work and everything else. So working on the yearbook. Finally chose a theme for the yearbook this year. We don't talk about school much, but this one's, I think it's safe to talk about. We're doing a space theme. So I did this very cool design for the yearbook. I love doing yearbook covers. It's a lot of fun. Although more and more every year it becomes difficult just because I need Photoshop to do it, and trying to get Photoshop on the school is difficult at the best of times. Getting the permission, all that sort of stuff. So if I have to, I'll use my own GIMP, which is a free program. There you go. And GIMP is aptly named. I don't like GIMP. I hate using GIMP. And I'm probably using an old version because it's on an older computer, which is starting to slow down. I need to look into getting a new computer. But anyways, so just doing a yearbook cover is a bit of a challenge. And so I got yearbook done. It's space themed. It's a really cool design. I got this big giant planet Earth, somewhat center, with a wooden sign with lights saying "Land here," and a fleet of just your old-fashioned space ships, saucer spaceships, just heading towards the location of where we live. So, I live in Vancouver, so there's this arrow pointing in Vancouver, saying "Land here." So it's inviting all the aliens to come to my school, and I guess party, land, take over the world, whatever. And I even I got a beautiful galaxy background. I had to find free backgrounds just to put it in there and alter it slightly. And I also hid a Silver Surfer in space, just kind of surfing his way to the Earth as well. It's kind of neat. I like looking for the right fonts. It was fun looking for cool fonts on DaFont. I love that website for fonts. This is generator floor path. All right. So all the generator floor. Oops, I missed a spot. Ooh, he's candy. I missed a lot of spots. Holy cow, it's embarrassing. I'm not taking my time. I'm just kind of waving my wand around. There you go. See, something like that. It's hard to keep it straight with a PlayStation controller. There we are. There we go. Nice. This is the path. Maybe I can just kind of do this part of the path first. I think when I get to 20, another storyline will pop up. There we are. Perfect. Floor's looking nice. Whilst you're doing that, I'll do a quick itinerary of the potion room. Make sure nothing is missing. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I kept driving. Toadstool softener. Check. Alpha Seltzer, check. Then there's something here. Oh, the path. Is that part of the path? Or is this part of the path? Oh, this is part of the path too. Okay. Cherry lips, running low. Okay. Just checking out where the path is. Happily ever after. Missing. What does that green rogue think he's going to do with that? I kind of remember the storyline. I think it's the one where he wanted to be human or something. Does he know that ogres don't have happily ever afters? How dare he? Can't remember who plays Prince Charming. Part of me wanted to say Kevin Kline. I don't know why. I don't think that's it. Then a part of me wants to say Justin Timberlake, but I think he played something else. I don't know. It was a popular mid-actor in the 2000s, I'm assuming. There you go. Look at that. Nice carving right into the floor. All right. Oh, I stopped. Hang on. I forgot to do the ASMR, the Pale Rider ASMR of the day. Here we go. This is for you, Jamie. Hang on. Oh, that was disappointing as heck. Oh, it's just hissing. I don't like using bottles. I gotta use the cans where it just cracks open. The drink of today is Dr. Pepper. I try to have my cola intake on the weekends only. Gotta reduce that. Maybe later on I should, if the weather dies down, I'll take a quick hike. I was going to do it this morning, but it was just pouring rain. I was not in the mood to walk in the rain today. Just not today. I mean, you're in Vancouver, it's going to rain. You just got to get used to that, but not today. Today I'm chilling. I do like a rain. I like a soft rain outside on one of those rainy day sort of weekends, kind of like that. I had good memories of that in Victoria, especially fall. I love the fall season. I don't love, the going back to school part of it. I just love a nice fall day where it's just lazy, rainy, just chilling at home, listen to the rain fall on the roof, on the leaves outside. Fond memories. I had good memories of being in Victoria. And our house used to be on Triangle Mountain in Victoria. It's in Colwood. If you're in Victoria there, yeah. I used to live on Colwood. And our house was one of the first house at the very peak of Triangle Mountain. And we had a wood stove. And so there's many, many weekends my parents would take me and my brother out in a truck, borrow my Opa's truck, and then chop some wood. My dad was in forestry, and so he knew some places where he can get some free wood. We'd chop wood, split it, put it in the car, load it up in the truck, and then load it back into the house. Yeah, I I guarantee I probably hated it at the time, but I miss it kind of now. Not when I'm going to go out and buy a furnace, but I did have some fond memories of just while my dad was chopping wood, we just hang out in a quarry or in a wood shop, or sorry, not wood shop, in this kind of like lumber mill sort of area. I'm not finding the right words. Quarry was a better word, but just basically this area where they just stored wood, and we'd have free access to this wood due to my dad's job. And just while they're doing the chopping and the hauling and stuff like that, means me and my brother would just kind of play with our GI Joes or action figures or Fisher Price or cars or whatever in the dirt and the mud, and just kind of do that. It was always a lot of fun. The mud and dirt always brought some cool terrain to play with. I don't know if my brother was into it as much as I was. I just kind of, we'd have like bagged lunches or sandwiches that my mom would make ahead of time. It was simpler times then. Yeah, I know my son would hate that now. But maybe if you got paid for it, you might be into it. There we go. Is this hang on, that floor? Oh, I steered off the path here. Okay, let's stick with the path. There we go. I kind of wish I had a computer in a way so I keep straighter lines. There we go. And then zoom up. There we go. Oh, I'm just driving on an angle here. There we are. Nice. That's better. It's a little too far, but that's okay. My buddy Aaron is doing a, what do you call it, a Lord of the Rings marathon. And he's super excited. I'm excited for him. But man, I did that once. I don't think I'll ever want to do that again. It's just long. And I'm just going to kind of reveal a truth here. Not a fan of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's not going to surprise anybody, I guess, because that's a good movie, and Rob doesn't like good movies. You know, I just don't like movies that are going to have to spend like 20 hours to watch. Just Star Wars are self-contained. I don't think you need to have a marathon just to watch one movie. Lord of the Rings always felt like to be continued. Everything was to be continued. There we go. Almost done. Oh, well, that blinded me. I was staring right at it. Don't look at the trap, Ray. There we are. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lord of the Rings. Just not my thing. That floor. Okay, so this is a different floor here. Again, I love it that it's cut up. Nice. There we go. Almost. This is very calming. I just need the guy from Headspace just to narrate something for me. I think I said this yesterday, or normally I'm listening to a podcast while doing this. hang on. This is the vat floor. This is the vat floor. Am I missing something here? Oh, stuff back here. Oh boy, this is the vat floor too. Okay, totally missed all this section here. Where's some podcasts or YouTube shows I'm watching that I'm willing to share? Usually when I'm doing a movie review for a podcast, I like to do some research on it, listen to a whole bunch of different YouTube channels. Now, you have to be very careful when watching YouTube channel for research, because a lot of people are mistaken. I mean, as a YouTuber myself, a low-level YouTuber, I know that I have been mistaken on facts. I try my best, but there are always some things that there's always eventually you're going to get some things incorrect. That's just unfortunate. Here we go. But still, it's nice to hear people's opinions and ideas and little movie facts that they share. Minty is a good one. I enjoy Minty. 10 things you didn't know. I mean, every time you hear someone bring a video, it's 10 things you didn't know about blank. It's a lot of the time I know these facts, but it's nice to sometimes they always give something a little special. Almost on this level. Ready? There it is. Minty's a good one. He's an Australian. Always has some good content. Who are some other good ones there? I guess it depends on the movie. Secret Galaxy always has some good information on pop culture stuff, mostly TV. I don't think they've ever done MXC. I mean, those guys know how to do the research. I think those Secret Galaxy, I would love to have Secret Galaxy come on the show just to talk to them about the show, the process that went behind it, all that sort of stuff. I think they're starting a convention now. Really respect the work that he do. If this was my job, I think I would definitely invest more time into research and stuff. But since podcasting is a hobby, not a job, it's hard to do the proper research, like really deep dive research. I mean, you listen to people like Secret Galaxy, they go into the history of the company, they've got stories about workers that were there, it's just really detailed stuff. They know where to go too. And that as you do more research, you know where to look, you know who to contact, you know the sources, all that sort of stuff. So, and they're just knowledgeable in general as well. That's why I respect them quite a bit. Oops, there we go. But so they're fun to watch. One YouTuber I enjoy a little bit, not so much on movie review, but it is fun to enjoy, is Alison Pregler. Alison's just awesome. She does these. She's been doing YouTube for just a long time, just video reviews for a long time. I remember when what was that guy with the glasses, the Nostalgia Critic, and Planet Awesome, I think was the website originally. Nostalgia Critic was there, Nostalgia Chick, obviously Cinema Snob, and so many more. They even did little connections with, Top of the Fourth Wall, that's part of it. Eventually there became some problems with the website, which was unfortunate, which one I won't get into. But Alison Pregler was part of that group. Phelan, her husband, was part of the group as well, and they team up quite a lot. He's very much a Ghostbuster fan. Anyways, Alison does some great videos. What really brought me back to her videos was her Baywatch reviews. I don't watch Baywatch. I don't care about Baywatch. I think it's a dumb show, but man, Alison makes it enjoyable. She just reviews episode by episode in chronological order, maybe one a month or so. And to boot, put that over there, she also does Baywatch Nights. That was the spin-off show that David Hasselhoff did, where by day, David Hasselhoff is a lifeguard. By night, paranormal investigator. It was originally just private investigator, but eventually it quickly, after 1 year, turned to paranormal investigator because of the the popularity of the X-Files. It is so bad. I like. I'm glad that I'm watching someone else watch it. I could not sit down and watch this show. It's so stupid. But watching the videos Alison Pregler does for Baywatch Nights and Baywatch, so entertaining. She has a great way of summing up the plot, making it funny, doing like just informing you of what would happen behind the scenes, but also like just doing little I don't know, just doing little voices for the characters as well. My save, it's such a good little such a good video. So if you like that sort of thing, I would really strongly recommend checking out Alison Pregler. Alison and Phalis also do movie like VHS reviews. They've done ones for Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's like numerous videotapes, which is really funny because like Phelan's like legit uncomfortable doing these videos of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. It's so funny to watch. Like made for like straight to video movies of rip-offs of Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast. So it's just like the ones you find at the dollar store or something like that. Oh, this is looking good. Look at this. Almost done. Let's take this. So yeah, she has a whole bunch of. She did movie nights. She does reviews of bad movies with starring Hulk Hogan or whoever. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Awesome. Look at this. This is really nice. I deserve another drink. Oh, lovely. Farquad. There we are. Now, is that the floor? Is that the entire floor? 32%. Let's do the walls. So she's been a lot of fun. I watch Phalis every once in a while, too. I think you have to be ready for his humor. And there's moments I am and moments I'm not. What was that? You heard that, right? That happened last time, too. So there's some good stuff that Phalis does every once in a while. He's got a unique sense of humor that works at times. I think he works better with Allison than he does as solo. But it's still, I enjoy his stuff. I think he's from Canada. I want to say he's from Canada because every once in a while he has like a Canadian hockey jersey on or something like. I think they even mentioned something about being in Canada. What's going on here? There we are. I don't know if Allison lives in Canada or not, but that's a person. Allison's a person I would love to have on the show as well. She would just. I would let her just introduce us to a movie that we would never watch, a really bad one, just to really show Jamie and Steve like what a bad movie really is. Like, what is a bad movie? I mean, they say that Waterworld's a bad movie. You hear that? What truly is a bad movie? I mean. They bug me that Waterworld's a bad movie. And I can understand why they have that thought. But we're talking, what is a truly bad movie? A movie that just like Neil Breen bad movie. If you never heard Neil Breen, be warned. Neil Breen is so bad. Like, it's so bad, it's so good. But I don't know. I think I would enjoy the previews of a Neil Breen movie rather than watching the Neil Breen movie. It's just so horrible. How do I describe it without saying it's so horrible? Basically, he's a guy who does all the editing himself, the videography, the special effects, the script. His movies, the actors are so untrained. Like, you'd swear they were putting it on, but nobody can act this badly on purpose. Like, it is just horrible acting, horrible storylines. He is always the hero or alien in the movie, which is trying to save the world from some sort of conspiracy. from the big government, and that's how it's framed. Like, you don't know the conspiracy, you just like, it's a just big government conspiracy, and I have cracked it, and I'm here to save the world. And the CGI, if you want to say, the special effects are so bad. It's poorly laid out. The colors, the lighting is all wrong. It's cheap. It looks like it was done like using a phone app or something like that. It's just really poor graphics. And so the dialogue is bad. The acting's bad. The purpose is bad. Everything, the reason it exists is bad. And he's made like 6 movies or something like that. You need to check out Alison Pregler or Cinema Snob's review, or even what's that other Canadian that's out? He does really bad movie reviews. Like, his reviews are good, the movies are bad. Weird Movies with Mark, I think it's called. He's changed his name a couple times in the past. Welcome back to the show. He's just so good too. I would recommend that. Weird Movies with Mark, I believe it's called. I believe he lives in Toronto. He does a lot of Neil Breen movies as well. I mean, you've probably heard of The Room, starring, oh, damn it, now I forgot his name. There's an actual movie based on The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, so Neil Breen is worse. It is worse. And so check out if you really want something bad. Now, this is for the people who really, truly want to see a bad movie. We're not talking Love Guru bad. Like, these movies would get... if Jamie could give negative points, like, Jamie would just stop, would not talk about this. These are the type of movies that are so bad that Jamie would just stop talking about. I don't want to do this movie anymore. We don't recommend these movies ever again, sort of thing. Like, recorder music is torturous, but he sticks with it. This stuff is just like, why are we wasting our time with this? So, yeah, so check out some of those ones. Like I said, Neil Breen is a horrible, horrible, horrible genre of movies. That is just, if you dare. And like I said, I enjoy the reviews of Neil Breen movies rather than the Neil Breen movies itself. Cinema Snob does some good ones. Weird Movies with Mark, Alison Pregler. There's a whole bunch out there, but those are my 3 of my favorite ones, I would say, that I enjoy. I think 2 of them are Canadian, which is cool. Cinema Snob, I really enjoy his work. He does some like horror movies from the 70s and 60s. He's done things from like Reefer Madness from the 50s, I believe, to parodies and all, of just exploitation movies. He's got a really witty sense of humor, and just a tremendous amount of knowledge when it comes to 70s movies. He's done some like weird like horror movies, and then some like romantic, bad romantic movies from the 70s, like starring John Travolta and Lily Tomlin or something like that. And it's just like, why would I be interested? But then when you watch him talk about the movie, it's just like, oh, this is so good. He just knows how to deliver these, how bad these movies are. And then every once in a while, Cinema Snob does some like food reviews of like colas or hamburgers or it's just weird Oreo cookies or something like that. It's always a lot of fun too. I don't know why I enjoy watching him do like food reviews. I can't taste it. It's all America. I think he's even tried old chocolate bars like a Reggie bar from the 80s or something like that. Who else does that? There's a British YouTuber that does that. Ashens, I believe it is. Ashens I watch every once in a while. When I watch Ashens, I seem to binge Ashen. I watch one, then I gotta watch another 6 or 7. I like the way he does his videos. He's been doing his videos for quite a while the same way. I can see him kneeling at a couch, and all you see is his hands, and he's probably got the video camera right in between himself and the couch, and he's bringing out some old dollar store action figures or some stupid dollar store Christmas items or Easter items or some food, and all you see is his hands, and he's just talking about the toys or whatever, and it's quite entertaining. He does a really good job. He's quite witty. So if Shrek has the happily ever after spell, the question is, what am I going to do about it? So yeah, Ashens is a good website as well. I enjoy his work. He's, like I said, been doing it the same way for years. The possibilities are almost endless. Oh, well, that was that. Okay, at 40%. And then every once in a while, Ashens does food tasting. And a lot of it's usually expired food. I don't know why people put themselves through this. I guess it's for the likes and the memes and the lulz and the subs. But that's something I can't do. I'm a picky eater. I guess that's where my son gets it from. There we are. This tree's almost done. Oh, is there more to the tree? Oh, there is more to the tree. There we are. Let's do the tree first. No, I gotta do missing spot, I think. Oh yeah, look at all that. Look at all that. Seen all that spot right there. Huh. I feel like I must be missing something. Oh yeah, it's faded out. There we go. Is this the same wall? Yeah, the same wall. Okay. Trying to do research for MXC, and there's not a lot of stuff out there. I'm hoping that we can be a voice in that in this MXC world, and just trying to get some eyes on our channel. There we go. I get to wear. I will be wearing on the 17th podcast, the Thursday live podcast, my birthday shirt. I have a shirt that I purchased off of 80stees.com, and I thought it'd be great to get one that has the old scratch and sniff stickers that I really liked. But I couldn't find the one I wanted, which was like a cola scratch and sniff or something like that. So for some reason I got the happy birthday one. I talked myself into that for some reason. Then it didn't dawn on me till after the fact that I can't wear this all the time because people actually think it's my birthday. And at school, I don't want people knowing when my birthday is. So it becomes a bit of a, oh, why did I get this shirt? So now I can actually wear the shirt. I'll wear it for my birthday on the live stream. And then wait for the other scratch and sniff shirts to come out, hopefully. I still have my scratch and sniff book. I've been wanting to make little shorts about it. Just like go into my box full of stuff and then just kind of pull out a random toy from the 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s. There we go. I can't reach that. Can I get that? There we go. Yep. I might need the extension for that one. Let's see how it goes. There we are. Oh yeah, I can do the extension for that. Alright, hang on. Extension time. Whoop. Excalibur. There we are. Look how high that is. There we go. Can I get up on here? Yeah. Yep. Oh, hang on. Get around, get around, get around. Oh, there we go. It works. This works. I guess I could get on top of this, whatever this thing is here. Oh, fell off. I don't know if I can get on top of that. Let's see here. Ladder? Come to me, ladder boy. No, that just goes in. Doesn't go on. Oh, hang on. Here we go. That'll help me. Up to the daisy. Oh, hello there. Perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. A bit over there, a little bit over there. A bit off the top here. There we go. Gotta get a haircut. That reminds me. Better book something soon. Alright, so is this the wall column? This is all part of the wall column. Okay, maybe I don't need to worry about. Oh, thank you. There we go. Looks like I'm just scraping it off. I'm scraping it off like a dentist. There we are. Oops. Oh, there we go. That got everything. Perfect. Let's just get this top and then go back down on the floor. There we are. A little more in here. Perfect. I don't know if this is white noise for some people or not, but I can see it. I can see it. All right, get rid of the extension. I think we're good now. There we are. Look at that. Look how clean that is. So satisfying. This game is just spend time with my thoughts. Part of me doesn't know if I should be saying stuff or not. I just kind of want to enjoy this. But I want to share these levels. The first time I've been up to date on anything in video game world, and I just want to keep up, just kind of be on the cutting edge of the power washing community. There we go. I didn't even... why did I not just notice that until now? There we go. Okay, there we are. Get in there, get under there. Let's just get the undercarriage while I'm here. Yep. Boom. Nice. I missed a spot, but if you miss those little spots, like there, for example, or up there, it's okay. The wall's so large; those spots will eventually be absorbed when you finish the that part of it. There we go. A little bit there. Let's go here. There's the wall end right there. When the wall's going down. There we are. Look at that. So good. There we go. See? And there's nothing left there. Okay, I'm going to have to get an extension again for that. Can I ride these things? Let's do the bottom half first. Oops, excuse me. Let's do the bottom half first and see if I can ride those rotating surfboards of death or something. Oh, look. Looks like I missed something here. There we go. Am I stuck in a corner? All right, go back up a bit. I think mentioned this before, but the trident's not great for close up. It's good for just medium distances, because if it's too close up, you get racing stripes. See the racing stripes there? You don't want that. That's where this one is a lot easier, but it's not as powerful as the racing stripes, or as the trident. You can see that it's just doesn't cut as well. It's not as satisfying either. But like I said, it's best for close up. Yeah. Squat down in here. There we go. Should ding soon, I think. No. Oh, because of this. There we go. There we go. I don't know if this is obvious or not, but whenever you're going up and down, make sure it's flat like this and not like this. It just, you're obviously cleaning less and you're going to miss more. I think it's good for extra strength or something like that. So if you're getting in a crevice, you're just kind of doing that. But if you're doing that, then you may as well just do this. So. Okay, let's try to... I feel like I gotta get this pole done here or something. Okay. I'm gonna have to get up somehow. Where's that ladder again? Can I stop this? Yeah, I can. Huh. Well, there you go. Well, what do you know? Can I ride this? Oh, look at this. Hey, you're going away. Come back here. Well, this is helpful. I'll just wait till we get closer. Closer. Here. Perfect. This ought to do it. Oh, look at this. That is very helpful. I won't be able to get stuck. I might have to go over another roundabout, but... There's a spot there. I guess I'm going to have to go around, I guess. I guess I could have gotten that. Ah! Alright. Stomach's rumbling. Let's see here. Oh, stop. Stop. God, such a slow rotation. May as well get up here while I'm here. There we go. I can't get the other side. Alright, so let's go around. Moving around. That's cool. Oops. Slice the barrel. I don't think I'll be able to get that side very well. Let's see. This doesn't reach. So, extension time. There we go. I think I go closer, actually. Yeah, I'm too far away. There we go. There we are. Excellent. Okay, may as well get up here as well while I'm here. can't reach behind the pole, but probably get that. This is going to be useful for, I think, over there. There we are. All right, let's get out of here. And whoop. There we go. It stopped suddenly. That works. So that works for me. Is this all one wall here? Wall. Yeah, I think this is all one wall. Okay. Let's get up here then. Does this work from this short one work? Yeah, it works. All right, cool. Is this part of the wall too? No, different walls. All right. There we go. I went to Spirit of Halloween a couple days ago to get parts for my Ghostbusters costume, and I bought some, some goggles, ecto goggles. Excuse me, I apologize. I bought some ecto goggles, and I was staring at that proton pack for $300. I'm like, oh, that's too much. $300 is expensive. I might take my chance and try and get it on November 1st. So get it on sale because it's just too expensive. Can I jump over here? Oh yeah, up here. Oh yeah, there we go. Love it. I feel kind of bad that of all my Ghostbuster friends, I don't have a backpack. But I don't know if I want to commit to like getting a proton pack like the ones that I keep saying backpack. I keep going a proton pack like the ones that my friends have. They just put a lot of effort and time and money into it. I don't wander around enough to have it, so I'm okay with that. I don't know if I want to join the Ghostbusters of BC because I'm already part of Falcon Base Rebel Legion. I'm the executive officer of Falcon Base, which is kind of the second in charge, as well as PR. And I'm also PR for Outer Rim Garrison, the 501st, and I really enjoy those groups. I take pride in what I do there. So it's difficult to commit to another group. I know Jamie's been having a lot of fun with it. He's part of 3 groups. I don't know if I have the same passion in Ghostbusters as Jamie does. I know I don't have the same passion. He loves it, and I'm enjoying it too. But I just don't think I have the time to commit to it. And I know they don't get as many troops or calls as the 501st does, but when they do have a call, I want to make sure I'm able to commit to it, or else I'm just feel like I'm letting somebody down. I'm just part of the group just because I want to be part of a group, and that doesn't fly with me personally. If you're gonna be a part of a group, you got to help. You have to commit to the events and activities. There we go. So. Kind of an all or none in kind of guy. So this wall arch. Oh boy, I missed a lot here. There we go. Back up a bit. There we are. There we go. This is the wall arch. This should be the wall part of it. For some reason, I don't know why, but the James Bond N64 tune just jumped in my head. From GoldenEye. I played this game too many times. I had these cheat codes which I would play with Big Head one shot, all that sort of stuff. Invincibility. It was fun playing with invincibility. I know I'd be like, well, what's the challenge? There was no challenge. The whole part was trying to make a storyline, not try to win the game. Is to create a storyline and kind of be the James Bond of the movies, the impossible to kill sort of person. There we go. That was the point of doing that. I wouldn't use it against my friends or anything like that unless it was a joke, but I see, for example, I watch Typical Gamer and all the cheaters in Fortnite. There's a lot of people who are cheating, and they cheat because of the money that you can win on these cups. And like Typical Gamer ran to 3 different cheaters in 3 different matches in a cash cup. So a game where it was for money. And it keeps happening. And the Typical Gamer has made a whole many videos called Hacker Hunters, where he just hunts down hackers in past games. He watches back their games and then reports them, which is awesome. You should be doing that. But how are they allowed to be cheating so much, so often? Like, it's ruining the game for Fire. It ruins the game for Fortnite. People don't want to be involved in a cash cup because it's just going to go to hackers. They really have to fix something there. Something needs to be done because it's becoming pointless to play a cash cup now. But they're willing. Fortnite is apparently willing to keep it going. If you allow it to happen, it will continue to happen. Speaking as a teacher, if you don't like bad behavior, you need to find a way to stop the bad behavior, or else the bad behavior becomes accepted, and it's like, well, they're not going to do anything about it. That's why usually at school I'm a bit of I don't want to say I'm an a-hole at school, but I'm not a pushover by any means. I have a level of respect and strong rules in my classroom. But kindness, I mean, you have to understand a lot of these kids are, have whatever's going on in their lives. Situations that we as adults don't even handle. So you gotta be conscious of that. So you have respect in the classroom. Hopefully it turns out that way in real life. If not, at least your classroom will be somewhat manageable and less of a problem down the road. So because the expectations are laid out. There we go. I'm a stricter teacher than I am a dad. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But, as a dad, I know my son. I know what I know what he needs and requires. He obviously gets a lot more love and affection because he's my son. He gets higher priority. And I want to make sure that I do what I feel is best for him, because I know him better than I know my own students. So he gets the best person. He gets the dad who's hopefully the best dad that he can be. My students get a good teacher, very good teacher. But my son gets the best teacher. Oh, there we go. There we are. I think that's everything. I think that's the walls. Okay. There we are. Oh, can I get that too? Don't forget that. Let's get these while I'm here. While I'm stuck under this pole, or this pipe, I should say. Whoop. Come on. Come on. Get some going on here. Boom. Done. Do I need to clean you? No? I think no, you're not lighting up. All right, I think that's the walls. So, let's do this one here. This is kind of a wall. Yeah, every time I come here, I can hear screaming or yelling or something like that in the distance. Creeping me out. Yeah. I could always just hit Shrek with a spell to restore him back to his previous form, right at the most opportune moment. Oh, we're still talking about this, are we? But then, in a public space, this might not reflect well on me. Maybe you shouldn't do it if you're having these questions and concerns. No, there must be a better idea. Again, I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I have no idea what you did. I just remember Jennifer Saunders was in it, and she's awesome. Absolutely fabulous, baby. Absolutely fabulous. Pet Shop Boys song is great. That was such a great British comedy show. Absolutely fabulous. You know one show that does not get enough love? Smack the Pony. Smack the Pony is just brilliant comedy, sketch comedy show. I enjoy, like, they did this one scene sketch where it's like on dating profiles, and they were just so weird and so funny. Three amazingly talented actresses. Doohan, I think, is one of the actresses' names. She was in Good Omens. Really funny too. I think I had a crush on pretty much all the women in that show. There we go. Boom. Done. All right, that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Let's do this. Let's do the poles and the pipes. Oh wow, I totally missed out on this one, didn't I? That was unfortunate, wasn't it? 'Twas unfortunate. There we go. All right, so we'll start over here. Start with this pipe. Absolutely fabulous. Smack the Pony did this one song. They always do a song. Usually the least favorite part of Smack the Pony for me, because I'm not much into the song part of it, not much into parody songs or funny songs. But there's this one song it was kind of like a 2000s techno song that was just good. It reminded me of like doing DJing in the late 90s, early 2000s. There's this one routine from Smack the Pony where there's two girls. They're really competitive in their office space. You know, it's just they always had to quietly one up each other. It's just I don't know where you don't know where the competitiveness starts, but you can tell that these two women were just very competitive. They don't say a single word to each other. One's just having a bottle of water, and the other one has a bigger bottle of water. And then one's grabbing an even bigger bottle of water, and then one's grabbing a water bottle, and then it eventually just tops up to like the larger bottles of water that they're drinking. And as two of them are just completely drenched from, just getting all this water, they turn over and look to this third person who's just chugging down a water cooler bottle and just pouring it all on herself, just drenched in this water cooler bottle. And she goes on about her day as if nothing ever happened, and the two girls are just kind of humbled by this by this act of thirst. It's really good. The dating profiles are really funny. It's just like, I want a man who's strong but sensitive, smart but dumb, and it just goes on with complete opposites of everything. Tall but short, you know, manly but feminine. In the end, she just has no idea what she wants. It was so funny. It was very similar to those dating profiles you saw in Mad TV. Lowered expectations. Lowered expectations. The Mad TV was a little bit more unrealistic for the most part and goofier. The British comedy was more subtle, but still with a level of goofiness that was there. Now I want to watch Smack the Pony again. Just have it on in the background. Okay, is that all the pipes? I think that's all the pipes. Hang on. Is that pipe done? Wall pipe. Wall pipe. Hang on, let's check the thing here. Wall pipes, 9 of 10. Well, we're missing one. Which one are we missing here? Oh, I guess that counts as a wall pipe. As well as it should. Just wasn't expecting the big one. There we go. Almost done. They really get the sound design. They really do it well in this game as well. They can listen to it. That's a nice sound. You can hear it. It sounds like you're slightly hitting a hollow pipe, a big giant hollow pipe. Come up here, and up here, and up here. I love the fact I can jump very far. There we go. Woohoo! How did I miss this floor? Holy mackerel. Boy, I just missed this one completely. That's embarrassing. Anything else on this floor? This is the centrifuge floor. Oh, I bet you it's this too. Look at that. How did I miss this floor? There we go. Fantastique. All right, let's do these things. We're 63% done. This is going quite fast, actually. It's good. We'll see what the next level is like after this, if I want to do that or not on this stream, and just finally put it to an end, because I don't know if I have much more time this week to stream. Actually, I'm confident I don't have much time at work and stuff. There we go. There we are, getting there. Oops. Someone's ringing on my messenger door. You can hear that. So it's just empty? Is that just empty? Okay, I think this is where I need to use this tool. Okay. There we go. It's a wider spray. There we go. It's still creepy. You can hear her screaming and yelling or laughing, whatever the heck she's doing. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Oh, there you go. This one, yeah, it's a bit more intricate, isn't it? Can you get under there? Okay, there we are. You have to get up on top of these things too, eh? They're going underneath. Oop. There, there's a spot there. There's a spot there. Oh, I better get on top. Can I climb this? Oh, yep, there. It's very forgiving. Ah, and unforgiving at the same time. There we are. Yeah. Oh, almost made it. Ooh. I feel like I should focus better on like doing the outside first and then the inside or something like that. There we are. Okay, let's get up top here. Do this first. There we are. Boom. Nicely done. And just jump off. I don't have much to say right now. Sorry, I'm just kind of enjoying just cleaning this up. There we are. There's so much stuff here. Okay, let's try and do the insides here from one angle. And we'll switch to the other angle. There we go. All right, that's that side. It's a little bit too close, but I think, oh, we pulled it off. We pulled it off. There we go. That works. That was too close for a second there. Whoop. Jump, you jump, jump. There we go. Forgot the outside here. How did I forget that? Nice and easy. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Boom. It's just quiet time right now. There we go. Let's get under here. Not a big fan of this one, this section. I kind of like doing the flat surfaces more, but I get it. I get it. We have this restaurant here in Victoria and Burnaby called Bin 4. It's a burger lounge, and apparently they have a Thanksgiving, or is it? Yeah, is it a Thanksgiving burger? I have to check that out. I have to check out the website if they have it on right now. Maybe that's what I'll have for dinner. Unfortunately, it's all the way out in Burnaby. I don't feel like driving all the way to Burnaby, but maybe. We'll see how it goes. Last time I went there was for my buddy Steve's birthday in Victoria, and there was blue cheeseburger that was really good. Holy cow. Blue cheese got mold in it. Got mold in it. What am I missing here? Missing parts and pieces. Oh, look at that. There we go. So is this done? Generator spoke. Oh, hang on. The wheel spoke's not. Oh, look at that. I totally missed that, didn't I? Look at that. So we gotta get that there. Yeah, all of a sudden it's kind of slowed down tremendously. These ones really slow down the time. Okay, so I think this one's done now. Yeah. What I do is I scan it. If you take a look at the top left where it says generator, if you go up into the next one, it changes. But if it goes white at any time, you know you've missed something. So if I went over here, for example, white, see? It tells you that that still needs to be cleaned. But you go through it and say, okay, nothing. You just move your cursor over the pieces. Relatively speedy. You go like this, watch, you'll see white. You'll notice, okay, I'm missing something, and then you realize, oh, that's the other one right here. So it's a good little tip trick that I use. When I don't want to go through each and every one, I just kind of move it relatively swift to see if I'm missing something. Okay, let's move you out of the way. I think I can move you over here now. Let's focus on one at a time here. Ooh, what was that? Huh. Kind of glitched for a second there. Looking forward to doing the Vancouver Comic and Toy Show event. We're raising for the Greater Vancouver Food Bank. It's always a fun time. It's nice going to this event and just raising money, taking pictures with the kids and the adults and stuff. Kid at heart. We've been quite successful raising money there. Hopefully it continues. I know a lot of people go to this thing on the regular, and so if they get one picture, I don't know how many more pictures they really want to get with the same people. So I might be bringing my Nyan Nun to this event, and hopefully go both as rebel and good guy and bad guy. 'Cause it's been a while since I've worn the Nyan Nun, and I want to get back into that. But it's also been difficult to carry both costumes. This time with Steve and Aaron coming to town, I might be able to bring both costumes. They have different cars. I don't know if I can do the Saturday event because my son has a soccer game out. I don't know where it is, but lately we've had games in Mission and Abbotsford and all these other places, so it's a long distance to drive. So we'll see. Like, they don't have the schedule up, so if I have a soccer game, then unfortunately I can't make. If it's a late soccer game, I can't make that event for the Saturday, but I'll make the Sunday and do the activities afterwards as well. So it's a shame, but there's not much I can do. My son always takes priority, and that'll never change, and I never want it to change. That's important to me. Let's see here. But if I can do both, we'll see what I can do. We've been talking about going to the pumpkin patch after, which is kind of neat, as dressed as Ghostbusters. That's pretty funny. Whoops. Get right in there. There we go. That one's done. So is this one? Yeah, see, you can see that it's still white. Clean, clean, white. All right, so we gotta go on. Yeah, there it is. Go underneath. It's usually in the back there. Harder to get. There we go. That one's done. This one's probably underneath again. Yeah, it's always underneath. It's always in the undercarriage. You know, one show I want to start watching again, I haven't watched in a while, is Jeeves and Wooster with Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. I used to really enjoy watching it. It has a different sort of appeal. It's like an upper class comedy that takes place, I believe, in the 20s. And so the things that are uncomfortable for our main heroes are things that are just not uncomfortable today. Sorry, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, but it's just like moments of oh, they said the wrong thing, or oh my, that's so rude. Nowadays, that issue would have been solved in 5 minutes, but in the 20s, it's all about properness and manners and such. And this is a water fountain. Water cooler. Can I drink from it? No? Okay. All right, what's next here? Which one should I just finish this side here? What is this? This is a pixie dust extractor tank. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool. There we go. Oh, underneath. So always got to look underneath. Right there. There you go. So is that... Okay. This one's got many little pieces to it. How about this part? And extra. So, oh, it's up top. There we go. This thing had 4 small pieces to it. All right, what's this? This is a potion mixing box. Okay, so let's do one at a time here. There we go. I wonder how my AT-AT armor's doing. Last time I contacted them at Walt's Trooper Factory, they said that they're waiting for some parts to come in from, I think it was from China or something like that, overseas. And that was about a month ago. I might have to contact them and check in on things. Because, like I said, with my boots coming in, undercarriage, with my boots coming in a couple days, maybe even tomorrow, if I gotta check the thing again. My boots coming in this week. The armor, it's gonna be quick, hopefully. Now I have to put the armor together. And I do have to fix my 10 nun costume. There were some things they wanted to update, and I just had no time to really focus in on that. Maybe I could be doing that instead of doing what I'm doing here. I could be fixing my costume rather than doing fake power washing. But if anybody's ever built costumes, you know that procrastination of a certain costume is just trying to get back into that mindset. And I felt I was so deflated after it was turned down that it took, I had to do all this stuff before I could restart it again. And then just trying to get to restart it again, I felt so deflated. Because I didn't agree with some of the things. Some of the things I got, some of the things I didn't agree with. And it's just like, I had to order some parts, and that took a while. And it's just like, it just deflated me, as I said. So now I gotta get back up. And as you know, if anybody who's built costumes know, the process of procrastination is longer than if you'd actually just gone and done it. All right, so this side of the room I think is completely done. So now it's time for this side of the room. I think I'll work this way here. This will be the last. That looks quite intricate. All right, let's go back in here. Let's do the wood first. there we go. I need to really power hose this sucker. There we go. Boom, look at that. Like butter. Like butter. Oh, the undercarriage. That's vicious. Go. Oh, yeah, don't forget the sides here. It's always the little nooks and crannies. There we go, that part's done. Frame. I think I have to do the top as well, eh? That counts for the top. Okay, good to know. That's too close. Too close, racing stripes! There we go. Going down here, look at that, looking good. Sweet, alright. So is that's done. The stud's not done. This stud ain't done yet. This other side yet. Just this side. Oh, look at that, undercarriage. Always look at the undercarriage. Always be checking the undercarriage. Look at that. That's just good hygiene. Let's do this first here. Alright. Get underneath here. There we go. Those racing stripes happening again. There we go. Do the wood, or the wood, the stone. Take it under here as well. There we are. Yeah, and zoop, zoop, zoop. Oops. Body. There we are. I have to get that reuse costume all done up too. I contacted the person who does the sewing, and she hadn't gotten back to me. But then again, I got so caught up with back to school, and I got so many emails. I have a feeling it's somewhere in my emails. Maybe she did respond. I didn't see the response, so I'm gonna have to go back and check. That's hopefully an easy job, just taking in the suit, because I want to wear that eventually. I want to wear that sooner than later, the reuse costume. I'm feeling I don't want to do it for Fan Expo. I mean, that's a Fan Expo type of costume, but I can only be in it for so long, and it's really hard to breathe. So I'm so limited with all this stuff I can take. I love being in the Blasted Trooper booth, and Reese is not a costume I could wear in Blasted Trooper, and neither is Nine Nun. Nine Nun will get scratched up from the darts. Hang on. Where are you here? What else am I missing on this one here? What am I missing here? Okay, looks like it's fine. Alright. Maybe maybe it was the wall. Alright. Almost done this platform. Yeah, I think this is the only one I'm going to do today, because I'm already getting kind of... I would have taken a break by now. This is a long one. It's not a hard one. It's just a long one. satisfying, very satisfying, but it's just this one requires maybe 2 sittings at times, depending on your mood. There we go. There we go. A little more here. If you're watching this, thanks for joining me, by the way. I really appreciate it. Just kind of some chilling on a Thanksgiving Monday. Doing a little power washing of Shrek's, the new Shrek mod. This has been one of the better ones. I really enjoyed this one. The SpongeBob was fun. The Back to the Future was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. The Warhammer, it was okay. I'm not a big Warhammer. I guess if I was into Warhammer, I'd enjoy it more. The Final Fantasy was okay. Again, not into Final Fantasy, but there were some really cool things to clean. Either way, not into Tomb Raider, but there was some cool levels in that as well. But this one, again, not a big follower of Shrek, but I know Shrek. I'm more connected to Shrek than I am those other franchises like Final Fantasy and such. And so this has actually been pretty cool. Find the carriage. Find the carriage. There we go. So the base looks like it's done. So now I gotta get up here because it's also counting this stuff. Yeah, I did a stream of some SpongeBob levels in the past, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. There was some really cool stuff in there. There we go. See? It's all working out. It's all coming up, Millhouse. Simpsons. That'd be kind of cool. Do a power washing of the Simpsons. That would be a great idea. The storyline could be, like clean up the house. It's basically your Homer cleaning up the place. So he gets a power washing company like his Mr. Plow company or something like that. And his job is to power wash. He gets hired to do some power washing jobs. Power washes his own house, Moe's Tavern. You could do you could do the power plant. Mr. Burns gets you to do the power plant, obviously not realizing who you are, and hires you not knowing that you already work for the company, and you're in there in your hazmat suit power washing, and there's like green glowing toxic waste everywhere. Krusty the Clown's set, pies everywhere. Oh man, that's a great idea. So you go to Krusty the Clown's set, and everywhere he had like this pie routine that just went AWOL. Teeny the monkey and just went crazy with the pies, and he wasn't throwing poop, but he was throwing pies, and so you had to clean up the whole. There we go, clean up the whole spot. Apu's the Quickie Mart, Jimbo and Kearney kind of made a mess of the place, and so Homer's hired to clean the place up. Apu hires him there. What else could you do? I said that the I think I'm missing something here. There we go. Is this one done too? That one's done too. That one's done too. Cool. Moe's Tavern, as I said, you can go there, and it's a bit of a mess. Barney maybe made a mess of things or something like that, or one of Moe's side gigs got out of hand with the whale whale kidnapping or whatever he does. So you can have Moe's Tavern, Krusty the Clown's set with pies and everything. Obviously, chemical spill at the power plant, that would work. His own house. Bart's got to get up into trouble. You can even do the school. Ralph Wiggum makes a mess, or Bart makes a mess, or something like that at the school, and Skinner hires you with Super Nintendo Chommers looking on. Steamed hams. Oh, what else could do? Duff Gardens. Haha, you can do Duff Gardens. That's not a bad idea. Sir looks out for only one person. Surly. Shut up. There we go. Get in there. Get in there. Or Itchy and Scratchy Land. That would make more sense. You don't want. I don't think you want to promote the beer garden, but the Itchy and Scratchy Land would make more sense. The robots have gone awry. Now, obviously, you're not cleaning blood, but it's a bit of a mess there. And you have little Easter eggs like Bort license plates or something like that. My son too is also named Bort. That would make more sense with Duff Gardens, but still. There we are. Oops, this spot here. Yeah, this is where, again, you need to use the spray for this one here. I'm hearing bubbles. There we are. What else could you have for The Simpsons? What are some other places that you could power wash in The Simpsons? School, the jail. Yeah, it's not such a popular place. Well, you could also, if you're looking for vehicles, Homer's vehicle, you can, like the one he made for his brother, you can clean that sucker. That's a deep pull. It's an old school pull. Like I haven't watched The Simpsons forever, and so there might be some other new things that I might not be aware of that stick around, but the classic stuff works well. Cleaning the church, Ned Flanders could be somehow involved. There we go. Highly ho, neighborina. Oops, I saw something there. Saw something. Right there. See? That's what I saw. Boom. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka. All of a sudden I was just thinking the Muppet Show. I think that franchise is dead, but Power Cleaning the Muppet Show, the stages or whatever, there's some craziness happens with Gonzo and the chickens or whatever. Eggs everywhere. Clean up after the band. The Electric Teeth. Animals started throwing feces everywhere. Where's some modern franchise? Bob's Burgers. I'm just thinking for Jamie. Do one of Bob's Burgers at the kitchen. I don't watch a lot of Bob's Burgers, but I know there's some, like, just the idea of cleaning the kitchen, there's got to be something there. The apartment, possibly. I don't know if there's any vehicles you can clean up in that. In a lot of these power washing simulator games, there's always rooms as well as vehicles. Like in this Shrek one, there was room, but there was a vehicle in there. Like they throw in a couple lighter vehicles. I need to. I gotta get a drink. Like the carriage. Excuse me. So you can slide some of that in there. I guess you can clean their car. Their car's not that iconic, though. It's not like it's an iconic vehicle. The Bob's Burgers restaurant is more iconic than the vehicle for sure. Can I get up here? All right. Boom. Let's get on up. I mean, technically you do Harry Potter as well. I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter, but you could be cleaning lots of different things. Hagrid's house, parts of the castle where there's like a bit of mess. Snape's workshop or whatever, or workshop, his classroom. potential for stuff there. Is this done? The vat mount, and vat mount. Okay, cool. This was cool. We'll go a little faster. There we go. There are franchises that could do well with a power washing game. I was trying to think of South Park, for example, but I think that South Park is too two-dimensional. It's very flat. I don't know if it will translate well. I know there have been many South Park video games for the N64, for example, but it works better as a flat surface. Like N64 tried to make it 3D, and it was a good attempt, but it kind of removes itself a little bit. Let's see here. I mean, technically, if you did Mario, I don't think they'd want to mix, and it's not a Nintendo product. My brain was going to video games because, I mean, like I said, they did Final Fantasy and Tomb Raider. So what's the criteria? I don't know the video game industry well enough to know what the connection is between this game and those games. Okay, is this... I'm trying not to fall off, trying to get everything clean. The rim, the exterior. Okay, the rim's different. I think I have to kind of get down to get a lot of this other stuff here. Like there. No, this nozzle's probably, yeah, nozzle needs to be cleaned. Oh, holy cow, I missed that part. It's a big chunk I missed. There we go. Did the rim. Roll up the rim. I have a feeling it's the inside of it as well. As long as I can get the top part and move on. Alright, off we go. Looks like I might have to go in here. Clean the inside of this rim. Alright, bring it over. Boop. Boop. Alright, alright, Ray, watch your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow. That that is really bright. I want to see it on the replay here. Wow. Let's take a look. I'm just watching the YouTube stream. Wow, it's super bright. All right, let's do a smiley face. Okay. Hang on, I gotta be. Oh, that's just kind of creepy, isn't it? What's going on with that face? All right, here we go. Oh, what am I doing with this one? This one. There we go. I can't tell if it's being cleaned or not sometimes. It's just the pink and the rusty orange is kind of messing with me right now. And when it's wet, it obviously has a different luster to it. All right. And the depth perception is thrown off as well. Hang on, maybe it is best if I use this one. Is it? Is that better? I feel like I'm just going over things, but it's a wider spray. Yeah, see, it's not as good, but it's better up close. Do you have to take... Yeah, see, look at that. Yeah, it's not as good. It's best to stick with this one. As long as I get it on point. go. There we are. How's it looking from this angle? Not bad, not bad. Oh, it looks very different from this angle. Looks like I've cleaned up more than I have. I go from this angle, looks like, oh, I got so much left to do. Okay, let's try it this way then. Maybe this will help. Let's help our perspective. I need to seize the initiative. All right. This is Fairly God. Oh, it's Fairly Godmother talking. I'll get Harold to slip Fiona a love potion. It's not as if the doddery old fool doesn't owe me one. Is Harold the dad again? I can't remember. Then I'll let my wonderful son do what he does best. Charming by name. There we are. Okay, I gotta be careful when I do this. It's gonna be blinding. So get ready. Maybe not. Oh, I missed that piece there. Oh, just a piece here. Ah, there we go. Boom. That wasn't too bad. Just half the screen went blind. I think that's it for this thing. Oh, no, it is not. I totally missed the rim. Gotta roll up that rim. There we go. A little bit over here. It's hard to reach that spot. There we go. That's it. I think that's all of it. Yeah, I'm looking and no whites are popping up here. Oh, wait, some white. There, saw white. Where did it go? Where did it go? Hang on. Get out of the way. Oh, it's a base. Where are you? Oh, there you are. That's that. Okay, anything else? No, nothing up here. Nothing down here. I think we're good. Don't see anything popping up. The white's popping up. I'm just kind of scanning over the place looking for some white to pop up, and I don't see anything. Oh, hang on. Do I see something there? No, I think we're good. All right, on to the next one. There we go. It's almost 3 o'clock. I better... Yeah, I'm definitely not doing the next one right after this. Who knows? Maybe this is the last one. I don't think this is the last one. I think there's one more after this. Yeah, I'm not going to have it move, though. It's going to be a pain in the tuchus to clean while it's moving. There. There we go. Let's get in there. Get right in there. Boom, 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 boom. There we are. Oop, get right in here too. Hang on. Let's use this, see if it helps with these close spots here. Miss this spot here. Does this if I turn this on, is there like more of the belt I have to clean? Hang on. Is it changing anything? No, it's not changing anything. All right. I thought for sure like the belt would be moving or something like that. There we go. It's that. There we go. Get that a little bit there. The inside of the rim here is a bit tricky. Oh, forgot, didn't see that. You notice I don't. For those who play this game, you'll notice I never use one feature. It's moving. It's where you move the nozzle, but not the body. Watch, just this. I don't use this a lot. I don't know why. I find it less helpful. It only goes up because it like you can go down and it'll bring it down like this, and go up, it'll bring it up. I I don't like it. I like being able to strafe a little bit. It just doesn't work for me. So I like having some sort of control. I feel I have better control on this one. I'm using both thumbs and just kind of moving it around casually. There we go. There we are. Oops, let's get you out of the way. Make sure you clean this side. There we go. There we go, that's that. Get the undercarriage, always get the undercarriage. Trying to think of a cool design for a t-shirt for Kenny Blankenship, like for my homies, where he's doing the V pose, but doing my part of the art for it. Like I create original art for the design. Can I get up here? I have to focus on colors that are pink, blue, and yellow. That would be the best option for that. Oops. Okay, that wasn't working too well. Maybe make it a bit 90s style, 2000s, but without breaking a copyright infringement. I want to make it original, but also still reminiscent of the design. So, but it's got to have that homies pose for my homies. But then again, that just requires me to have all this extra time that I have. I'm complaining about time as I'm doing power washing. I'm very aware of that. I'm trying to get 700 subs here. This is the goal for 700. Okay, I can't. Here, you come here. Can I get there? There we go. That worked. Oops. Wondering why I wasn't reaching it. This thing's blocking me. Okay, get off. All right. Oh, my homies in Battle Creek. Okay, on the edge here. I haven't been really focusing too much on the replay, but I think this might look good. It'll be working on the ground, then working all around the edge, and then working my way around the building, but device at a time. So that should look well in the replay. I think I need to get up there now. I missed a spot. It's these arms. I think I gotta get on top of it. All right, let's get on top of her. Oops. Whoops, I totally not do that right. Whoop, hoppa, whooppa. Yeah, look, I missed this arm part here. That's it there. That's it there. And this side. And by the way, if you're out there, don't forget to do your census if you're a 501st member. Keep track of you always have to do your census as a 501st member to prove that you're doing your troops and you're doing your part so you can still be a member of the 501st. I did my census last week, I think. I think it was last week. I know I did it. I just don't remember when I did. But it's important. We got to keep track of members and make sure you know how many members we have, all that sort of stuff. There we go. The Rebel Legion happens, I think, in January or something like that. There we go. Go. Looking good. Hoppa. In here. Thank God I didn't have to get to the bottom of this barrel. Or was it, or did I already do that? Maybe I already did the bottom. I don't think I did the bottom of the barrel. Scraping, literally scraping the bottom of the barrel. Yep. Yep. Look at that. Parkour, parkour. Oh, that was quick. Let's do the bottom. Let's do the bottom of the arrow. There we go. Not doing too bad on these barrels. All right. I got something in my eye. Dust gets in your eyes. Oops, can't get past that barrel. I ain't no Donkey Kong. There we go. Is this all done? I think this is all done. Let's just get her going. I think it's all done. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all done. All right, let's take a sip. 84% done. Let's move you here for now. Just over here. Get you out of the way. Move you here just for now. I love those dings. Dopamine ding. All right, let's use this one now. There we are. That's some power washing right there. Wow. Does that do the undercarriage here? Oh, yeah. Stuff under there. See that? Yeah, you can see it. You can totes see it. There we go. Sorry, I just got so focused on this. My brain just wandered elsewhere on troops coming up in October and some making sure that they're all covered and such. That's where your brain goes. And honestly, I was thinking about school too. Making sure what I teach. Preparing for the week ahead. We have what's called, not to get too into it, but we have what's called FSA tests coming out. The government asks schools at grade 4 level, 7 level, and I think the 10 level to do provincial tests. And not to get too political, not a big fan of those tests. Very much not a fan of those tests. And have to plan when to administer it and yada yada yada. I'm always thinking about scheduling. I'm always thinking about scheduling when it comes to work. Middle school is very different from elementary school and high school. High school, you have such a regimented schedule. At this period, they leave to go to this period, and at this period, this ends, and they leave to go to this period. Elementary school, you kind of have a regimented thing. It's a little more loosey-goosey. You have a little more freedom to control your own schedule, making sure you get all the subjects done, all that sort of stuff. Middle school, it's a frantic pace of trying to keep up with the changing schedule. Schedule changes all the time, and sometimes it has to be like that. Sometimes it doesn't have to be like that. And it's always a challenge every year. I've been middle school teacher for 18 years now, and I don't remember the time when the schedule was calm and focused and not interrupted every 5 seconds with some other activity or event or demand. So if you're out there and want to become a school teacher in BC, the middle school format, I really enjoy it as a teacher, having to teach a limited amount of subjects, such as I teach math, art, this year's socials, as well as French. So I teach these certain subjects, and I only have to deal with 2 classes. We teach as a team. There's a lot of team teaching in middle school. As opposed to elementary school, you're one teacher for all the subjects. High school, one teacher for one subject at a time. Middle school, it's a collection. It's some teacher for some of the subjects. It's in between the two. But I find, at least maybe it's just my school, it's a frantic pace at times, just trying to maintain the schedule and trying to get things done and getting constantly interrupted. It is difficult at times. So, and my brain's always focusing on scheduling and taking control of the schedule. You have to take control of the schedule, or else the schedule will take control of you, and you'll be a slave to other people's and desires to do things. Not saying that those things are a bad thing, but everybody's trying to take a piece of your time just because they have to control their time. So I don't know if it's making any sense, but I just find myself always working with the clock, against the clock, or on the clock. There we go. There we go. But I find that our district is quite innovative in many ways when it comes to teaching, and has a lot of growth and improvement needed when it comes to teaching. There we go. I could go on forever about teaching, and I really shouldn't, so, because this is not that type of forum for it. There we go. You have to be very conscious as a teacher and podcasting, making sure you keep things clean as best as possible. Yeah, I've sworn a couple times on here, but not enough for it to be a problem. I don't be racist, which is something I'm not. I don't generally have to worry about. I'm usually I'm pretty good with that. I can't see myself being racist and intentionally. Sometimes I might say a stupid thing. Like we're talking MXC next episode, and that has a potential for being for where it's just it talks about things that are of its time, but it's not like I follow in with the mindset of racism. It's just talking about the blurred lines that the shows or the movies, whatever it may be, present. That's okay. I believe that's okay to talk about. Just not getting into the fact like, well, this sort of nationality is this, and you don't do that. I know it's kind of a stupid thing to say, but it's amazing how many podcasts that I've heard in the past don't. It's just one of those things like you realize this is just not right? But anyways, yeah, it's. Oh. I guess as a teacher, I'm always very conscious about how I present myself to my students and to my audience. It's something I always have to be aware of. So, and just being a good person. That's just. I think Anil said this. Just don't be stupid. That's a great life lesson. Don't be stupid. Be aware that you are stupid, but don't be stupid. We don't know everything. You're going to screw up. That's just the way it is. But as long as you're willing to learn from it, that's the key. Don't be stupid. Is this clean? I can't tell if it's clean or not. There we go. Anil always says some funny things. I remember when we'd hang around, he'd stand there, he's trying to figure something out. Like, am I stupid? He just randomly asks himself that. Am I stupid? When he can't figure something out. I find myself saying that a lot now. A lot now. I've been saying that a lot all my life. Am I stupid? Yes, you are. You do stupid things. We all do. The human race, pal. But do you recognize it? Do you recognize you do stupid things? Because that's important. If you feel you don't do stupid things, then A, you do. And B, you need to learn, realize real quick that that you're doing this right now and you need to fix that. Time for some self-recognition. How are you going to learn from that? There we go. I don't know if I'm doing this for rhyme or reason here on this level. I think I'm just kind of wandering around on this machine. Kind of trying to break it down to small sections, but at the same time I'm just like, ooh, here's a cookie. Ooh, here's a cookie. I can't tell what's grime and what's a hole. See there, that's a hole there. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. This is a. If I was really bored, I could just sit there with this spray and just kind of hold it like that, but it just takes too long. I think I can do it this way. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm guessing we have to do it this way here as well. That's important. There we go. This is a good angle here. I think it's going too fast for me. I'm missing spots. You got that by accident. Okay, I think this is taking longer than it should, this one. There we go. I could have done that in half the time, I feel. Come on, up we go. Come on, up we go. Can I turn this off? I want to turn this off. Turn it off. Turn it off. There we go. There we go. There we are. Look at that. We're almost there, folks. 90% clean. It's looking pretty good so far. There we are. Get that floor section right there. Sounds like it's hitting stone, eh? That's pretty cool. The League Nights talking. We have a group chat of League Nights of people who play video games together. I haven't been able to play games with it for a while because I've been so focused on power washing, and they're playing a game that I'm just not really into. So, but then every once in a while they'll catch up and, hey, let's play Ghostbusters. Hey, let's play Sea of Thieves, and who wants to join in? Oh, I thought that's just wood. Oh, okay, I thought it was stained or something. There we are. Oh, okay, this is getting intricate here. Do I have to keep this thing moving just to get at it? I have a feeling I might. Let's just not do it yet. Let's clean this first. Some of this stuff, like when you check for dirt, a lot of the stuff around it gets in the way visually. So if it's good to kind of clean out the ones around, and then it allows you to focus closer on the harder ones to get. So I get rid of this big giant barrel, get it out of the way. See some stuff there. Down. There we go. Whoops, upsie. Uppies! I have a feeling I have to get up on top of that, get the top of that barrel. Yeah, maybe I should clean all this off first before I hit the wheel. The Wheel of Doom. Okay, this is, again, not the right one here. It's got to be this one. Whoop. Just gets a better spray in the closer up. Look at that. Boom. Instead of the racing stripes. You do have to go over it a couple times, but pretty guaranteed to get the spots if you missed one. Undercarriage. There we go. Always get the undercarriage. I have a feeling I have to get the back side of this as well. Yeah, I missed the back side. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Is this clean? No, still missing pieces. What am I missing here? Is the top? No. Over here. Where are you? There you are. While I'm here, get this one as well. Use with caution. Oop. That was good. That helped. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Training wheel floor. All right, cool. Yeah, see, this is where I need the trident here. Chances of missing are less here. It's less deceptive. When you use a spray like this, you can spray over it like that, and it looks clean. But then you realize you've missed quite a bit. So the trident is a little more helpful because you know if it's touched the spot, it's cleaned the spot. Whereas the spray, if you touch the spot, it may have cleaned the spot. If you got close enough, it probably did, but long distances, not so much. There you go. Expert power washer simulator player. Okay, ooh, that's an unexpected one. I can still try to get this one here. Okay, I might need to. Ooh, bleh. Yeah, see that? I have a feeling I need to get up top there. So let's get up top there. There we go. Climb this. Ooh. Climb this. Climb this. There we go. See, I knew I missed a whole bunch right up top here. Cork. Good. A knife, a fork, a bottle, and a cork. That's the way you spell New York. Okay, weather vane, or whatever this is. What is this thing? The running wheel air brake governor. Hello, governor. Ah. All right. Ooh, I got the wiggler out by accident. I do not like that a lot. I like this one's a lot more useful. It was useful before I had the trident because it would get in those little spots and it just try to work its way in there. But now I don't need it anymore. Okay. Is this clean, by the way? Oh, hello. Hey, Jai. WWE 2K24. I haven't played a WWE game in a while. It's free, though. Is it worth it? I do. It's been a while since I've watched WWE. I do keep up to date with it. I mean, like, my favorite wrestlers are like Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre, but I know he hasn't been champ for quite a while now. But then you got CM Punk, and he can just go to hell. I hate CM Punk with a passion. I don't know how he keeps getting work. He's the most whiniest little SOB ever. And then it's just trying to get into it. So, like, the WWE games are, I remember, like, it's good if you put your face photo on. I don't know if it's pretty cool. I don't know if I want my face on the wrestler, though. I like the create a wrestler stuff. I used to do that. One of the good games that came out a few years back with the PlayStation 3 was this, I think it was called Superstar Wrestling, where the characters are a little more cartoony. It reminded me of the Raw game from for the PlayStation for the Nintendo 64. Yeah, if I'm putting a shirt on, I'm just self-promoting myself. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but I remember Superstar. It was a Superstar game. They were a little cartoony, but it looked good. The moves it was a fun game to play, and I could create a wrestler. I created some of my own wrestlers and stuff, and it did remind me of the it was the Nintendo 64 games that came out. Done by I'm blanking. I used to play it religiously. Played it like all the time. THX, I believe. Not TH, is it TH? THQ, I think it was, that the company that did it. Great wrestling game moves. The characters were very polygonal. They even had NWO versus WCW versus NWO. That was a great game. I remember that's when I learned about characters like Raven and Raven's Flock and Kidman and Rey Mysterio. That was a cool game. And then WWE 2000, I think it was. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That came out, and that was fun. It had all the characters like The Rock and Al Snow and Mankind and all that sort of stuff. I have a feeling you were using it like you created like so okay, so this is where my mind went. You created like Adam Garrison ones, and I feel like you're using it like voodoo dolls. Getting your frustrations out. All right, well, Rob's been pissing me off here, so I'm gonna wrestle him in a match and just get my frustrations out on him. Raven was awesome. I loved Raven. He was cerebral. I know how hardcore he was, but I just like this character. What about me? What about Raven? I mean, he was such a cool character, and I'm a type of guy who loves like character building, and so when you have someone like Raven creating the Flock, and have Kidman and Saturn and all those guys, and eventually the Flock would quote the Raven, never more exactly. And it was perfect for that time. I mean, it was all moody and grungy and stuff. And so when you have someone creating a stable like that, and the stable's a menace, it's good. And then all of a sudden Goldberg walks in, and he's kind of taken over things. And say what you want about Goldberg and his wrestling abilities, he was popular. His storyline was really popular. And I enjoyed it. I was looking forward to seeing Goldberg come out, destroy somebody, and then leave. I think that's why I liked Ryback when he was in WWE. He had the similar storyline. He would just come in, destroy people, and then just end it. And would feed me more. I mean, Ryback was one of my favorite wrestlers a few years back. I know he's in real life kind of a numbnut at times, but name a wrestler that isn't. Wrestlers are a unique species. Best entrance ever in WWE with Jericho's premiere in WWE. That was incredible. I'll never forget Jericho with his Y2J and the build up to that, and he interrupts The Rock, and The Rock just coming back at him was like, "Who the hell are you?" That was a download. Oh, okay. That's really cool. Sorry, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. You could spend, like, the details they have. I think I'm trapped in here. The details they have. Like, how do I get out? The details they have in the wrestling Create a Wrestler nowadays is overwhelming. It's just like change the eyebrow shape and how high it is from the eyelash, and it just seems like yeah, it was the best. It just seems like overwhelming. It's hard to keep up with. There we go. But it does give you a lot of freedom to create any character you want if you're really good at that. One of my favorite wrestlers that was in the WWE was Vampiro. I really liked Vampiro. He was huge in Mexico, and if you know anything about WCW wrestling in the 2000s, fuck, they tried to torpedo themselves hard. That was just an unfortunate year for wrestling. And what's his name? Yes, he is Canadian. He is. I'm always a sucker for Canadian. Chris Jericho, Vampiro, Lance Storm and his Saskatchewan belt, the Saskatchewan Hardcore International belt or something like that. The fact he got to have like 2 belts or 3 belts, that was really cool. Lance Storm, he looked like he had no sense of humor, but he was such a good wrestler. And unfortunately, we know about Chris Benoit, unfortunately, but he was a monster. He was so fun to watch. I feel it's hard to say. Like, I feel bad for Chris Benoit, but I don't feel bad. I mean, I because of what he did, but at the same time, what he was involved with, and like how much of that is self-inflicted, and how much of that is part of the business that needs to change. It's just so much there. It's a very sensitive subject, obviously, and it's a horrible, horrible story. But I did enjoy him when he was there. I look at people like Hulk Hogan, who I can't stand watching. It's just these people were like Dean Malenko and Chris Jericho. They're just a cut above. It's a different era, though. It's got the 300, yes, the 300 kilo. Yes, he tried to make everything metric. Oh yeah, that was so funny. There was some great stuff from WCW. Then there was some bullshit, some absolute crap. God damn, what's the guy's name who became the promoter and started to do the? Oh, I'm starting to blank on his name. He started to make it like it was real, but it's not real, and he started to mess around with the characters and create storylines, and it was just hard to keep up, and it was just classless at the time. It's going to come to me. Once you say the name, it's going to come to me, but he just destroyed the WCW in the 2000s. I don't know that name, but he was a promoter. Oh, god damn it. It's bugging me now. I almost want to stop what I'm doing just to check out his name. But Bischoff, it wasn't Bischoff, but he did feud with Bischoff. I actually watched Bischoff once in a while. I watch his podcast, understanding that Bischoff has an agenda of keeping his side of the story true as possible. I mean, they're all liars. Every promoter, from Bischoff to Vince McMahon, are liars. But that's how they got into the business. That's what they do. Even Dusty Rhodes and the gang. They're liars. But he feuded with Bischoff for quite a while at the WCW. Bischoff hates this guy. And when you yeah, okay, it's bugging me now. What's his name? I'm going to do this. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to go on to use Google here and say, who destroyed WCW wrestling in the 2000s? I'm literally asking it that. Okay, Turner. That's not who it was. Vince friggin' Russo. Oh, yeah. Vince McMahon. I mean, that was a long time coming. Vince McMahon this was coming to him for a long time now. He should have been in deep crap decades ago. Vince friggin' Russo, that slime bag. He made the WCW implode. His stupid storylines, just trying to get involved in every storyline, trying to make it real but not real, trying to blur the lines between a work and the sport itself. It was just, he messed up that whole place. At first, I was on board. He started creating something called the New Blood, which involved Vampiro, of all the young guys getting involved versus the old guys. It was the NWO type of characters versus your new boys. But just made a mess of everything. Eventually, you have your Guerreros and Malenkos and them wanting to leave the company. They're hemorrhaging talent suddenly. But WCW had some good talent. Kidman was so good to watch. I loved watching the Cruiserweights. It was my introduction. Oh, yes, New Blood in Vancouver. That's right. I forgot they were in Vancouver. I want to go to that, but I was just at that age where I'm like, I don't want to go to a wrestling match in Vancouver. But, yeah, totally forgot they're in Vancouver. And they just had so much talent. They introduced me to luchador wrestling, and so people like La Parca and Mysterio became part of my radar. NWO, as much as I wasn't a big fan of the storyline, it was a good storyline because they were the villains, right? And I hate Hulk Hogan. Anything with Hulk Hogan, I hate. I can't stand Hulk Hogan. Even then, even in the 80s, I was never a Hulk Hogan fan. I was always like Warrior. He was my guy, even though he's all messed up, or was, unfortunately. They're all messed up. But it was a good storyline. NWO trying to take over the league, and they were a menace. It saved the WCW. But I was more fascinated with the. There was a great match between Mysterio and Big Sexy. What's his name again? The big tall guy from NWO. I'm blanking out on his name. It was a great match because it involved Mysterio losing his mask, but then at the same time Mysterio getting the upper hand on him, and it was. They knew how to give the rub right, but at the same time, they just were kind of like, you can't beat me this way. You can't beat me this way. They had too much control. Oh, there we go. I did. Yeah, I don't watch wrestling anymore, but it was great in the 80s and 90s. Very different, right? Like the 80s was comic book, rock and wrestling sort of thing. A project was Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash, that's it. Thank you. Kevin Nash. I respect what he did. Not a big fan, but again, I had respect for what he did for the business. Rock and wrestling, I mean, obviously for the 80s with Cyndi Lauper, Hulk Hogan, Santana, Macho Man. Obviously, it really made the business explode. Then it became silly when you had people like Conan wrestling as Max Moon or whatever, and just over the top silliness. The Repo Man, the Goon, silly things like that just killed the industry. And then you had the 90s, with Degeneration X and just not safe for children anymore. It's not your kids wrestling. Oh God, I saw it once. I tried to purge it from my memory. That was just hard to watch. Yeah, it's a messed up dude. But that was, yeah, I saw that. And so when the 90s came in, and I was just starting my teaching career at this time, so Degeneration X was happening, Suck It, Triple H, all that sort of stuff. I loved watching it. It was a lot of fun. Huge fan of Chyna. Chyna kicked ass. She was such an awesome. Yeah, New Jack should have been arrested 13,000 times over. To him, this was real. But when I was teaching, I was just getting into the teaching business, teaching elementary school. My students are watching this. I'm like, why are my students watching this shit? And it came that point where we had to remind parents that to have your children not dress up like a pimp. Please stop having your children dress up as a pimp and a hooker. The Godfather is not a costume they're allowed to wear at school in an elementary school. It was just like, what am I looking at here? And could you please not do any more crotch chops? That's not allowed in school anymore. Yeah, the Godfather was like, it was a great get. It was a great bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just kids are watching this, and he's coming in with all his hose and stuff, and kids are watching this. I'm like, oh. So I made sure it was never discussed in the classroom. I'm like, there's nothing more weird than having like a grade 5 kid coming up to you saying, "Does everybody want head? Was everybody?" You are grade 5. Do you know what you're saying? And they think a lot of them don't know what they're saying because they think it's got to do with the mannequin head. Royal Rumbles in the school. High school, okay, I get. High school's different though. Like, shouldn't be in elementary school. And but it was popular. It was hugely popular. Vince McMahon is, testicular fortitude and all that crap. I was a big fan of Rikishi. I loved Rikishi. He was so fun to watch. I was a fan of Chyna when she split off from everybody else. But then I'm watching like Scotty 2 Hotty do the longest ass wrestling move in the world, finishing move. Such a dumbass finishing move. It takes like half an hour to complete. And somehow that wrestler's still on the ground waiting to be chopped. That's it. Chopped. That was his finishing move. A chop to the chest. Yeah, the stupid worm with a chop to the chest. More devastating than the freaking pile driver or the leg drop from Hogan. Give me a break. That dumb move. But it's popular. It was hugely successful. Scotty 2 Hotty. What a dumb era of wrestling. It was so stupid, but I liked it. It was. Who else did I enjoy? I liked Kane a little bit at that time. Never really got into like the Undertaker or anything like that. I was always like the second tier people. Jericho. I hear ECW is just a whole nother level. Yeah, I mean, you had obviously your Ravens and your New Jacks and Sabus and stuff. Those are the guys that thought it was real life, and that's what scared me, I think, most about them. But they put on some crazy matches, chucking in the chairs after the match and stuff. Who else was in ECW that I actually liked? A lot of them came over to obviously to WWE. Can't remember. Mankind, I think it was ECW, or not Mankind, but Cactus Jack. I met Cactus Jack. I met Mick Foley at I went to his comedy show in Vancouver 10 years ago. Fucking funny comedy show. Just telling us stories about DDP and life in wrestling and just some of the weird people that he met. And he's talking about Rob Van Dam. I love Rob Van Dam. I remember Rob Van Dam when he did the $1 Million Man challenge of kissing the feet. I remember that. I didn't know, obviously you don't know it's Rob Van Dam. He was before his time, right? But I remember the kissing the feet thing, and then years later discovering that was Rob Van Dam. Excuse me. I'm almost clean. Wall skirtings. I'm missing one here. I'm almost done this. Wall skirting. Which one am I missing? Where are we here? God, I could talk about wrestling for hours. Not modern wrestling now. I tried to watch the Lucha Libre one a few years back. That was fun to watch. I'm a big fan of luchador wrestling. Where's the skirtings? I'm missing one. Oh, here it is. Where are you? Okay, that's that. Oh, nicely done. There you go. People like you could really do some cool stuff with the wrestling. Whoops, what am I doing here? What was I looking for again? Centrifuge driving. That's centrifuge driving. It's over here, I believe. Is this a centrifuge? Driving belt shaft? Oh, there it is right there. I've even seen people create like SpongeBob and Patrick or something like that. AAA wrestling. Charlie Manson. Yeah, I wasn't a big follower of AAA. I was aware of it. I'm going to have to put the how do you get in there? At first, when I was younger, I thought, oh, I want to go see a wrestling match in Mexico. And then when I eventually, I married a Mexican girl, and she says, you don't want to go to the Mexican match. You don't want to go to the luchador matches in Mexico. You're not safe there. Conveyor bike. So I took her word for it, and watched bits on TV and stuff. So here it is here. Like I said, Vampire would have been one person I would have liked to watch. Missing that. I know he had a movie out recently about his life. I never got to watch it. Maybe one day I'll sit down and watch it. I'm not a big fan of those documentaries because it seems there's an agenda more than anything else. The wrestler movie with Mickey Rourke, that was pretty cool. Oops, hang on. I was going to take you there. Holy cow. It's the experience, that's for sure. Conveyor bike handlebars. I just heard a story about Chris Jericho was telling a story about when Mickey Rooney Mickey Rourke Mickey Rooney Mickey Rooney and Chris Jericho going at it. Yeah, he does look like Raven a lot. It was a good movie. It was kind of sad, but it made sense. So Mickey Rourke and Jericho were planned to wrestle around the time The Wrestler came out. And I think Mickey Rourke, by the sounds of Mickey Rourke, screwed it up because he wasn't supposed to say anything because it was before the Oscars and nobody's going to give an Oscar to a wrestler. So his agents wanted him to shut up about it, and then after the movie was over and possibly an Oscar, then he will wrestle at WrestleMania. But he opened his mouth and screwed it up, and so Chris Jericho was asked to go on. Like Rourke was on CNN talking to what's his face with the suspenders, and talking about his movie and stuff. And Jericho chimes in to do work on him, just tell him, hey, I want to wrestle you kind of thing, but really lay it on thick. So Jericho, being so authentic, just friggin' insulted him to the point that Rourke thought it was serious, brought in a couple of real life bodyguards and fighters to beat the shit out of Jericho backstage. And then when Jericho says, dude, I'm kidding. I'm obviously paraphrasing. Mickey Rourke realizes that he was kidding, and all of a sudden he was just like, they're like best of friends all of a sudden, and Rourke's trying to give him tips on the movie industry or acting skills or something like that. Chris is like, dude, I out-acted you. You thought I was serious. What am I doing here? Pixie dust extractor tray. What is the pixie dust extractor tray? Is that this? Potion making? Pixie extractor tray. Is that this thing here? Is this it here? Extractor tank. Oh, Christ, it's here. Is that it? Is this it here? Yeah, it's this thing here. Anyways, went to, sorry, backing up a bit. I'm almost done here, so I guess say this quick. I went to the Mick Foley show. Wonderful show. It was he told some great stories. Funny guy. I think he still does his shows. Went to meet him backstage with Anil. This is how we got the idea of doing the podcast. We sat at a table with two other guys who were podcasters as well. Inspired us to start our podcast, Potion Machine Dispense. But talking to him, I went to shake his hand, and he was like, "Nope, can't shake hands. His hands are like dust." He's done so much over his time. He just doesn't want to shake hands. There's always going to be some guy who's going to want to out handshake him just to prove their worth, kind of like in prison or something like that. But it was really cool, like getting to meet him. Got a picture of him, hangs up in my classroom. What am I looking? Oh, here it is. There we are. Last one, running wheel gears. Boom. I finally went to a live match. I went there just to watch Ryback. It was fun. Big E, was there. Ryback was there. It was just a fun experience. Running wheel gears. Is that in here? Oh, there it is. I see it. It's in the back. It was a fun experience, and I saw two. One in the P&E and one in Abbotsford. Here. Okay, almost done, almost done, almost done. All right. Is this, will it move if I do? Oh, it does move. Okay. This is what's it happen. There we go! Working hard or hardly working. That's the trophy. All right, let's see the replay. Look at that. Look at me go. I'm a beast. Feed me more. Look at me go. Awesome. There we go. I think I'm going to call it quits there because that was a long one. Just a real quick look here. Raw and SmackDown were a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, Daniel Bryan. He was so good to watch. Oh, my God. I loved his yes, 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 but just as a worker, so good. I did not like him at first when he was with AJ, but then once he worked for himself, it was just so fun to watch. Just an amazing worker. His win at WrestleMania, I think it was WrestleMania. He won the belt for the first time, or he won the belt not for the first time, but he finally won the belt against all odds, and it was so good. When wrestling is good, it is freaking amazing. This is going to take forever. Holy cow, this is going to take forever. It's a good thing I'm doing this later. What's the trophy on this one? Trophy, I can't see what I'm looking at, but in the Dragon's Lair, clean the gallery tapestries last. Oh my lord, where are the gallery tapestries? Somewhere in here. All right, well, that's it. I'm calling it quits. I can't. This is a whole nother live stream, and it's already 4 o'clock. I got to get things sorted out. I'll see you later, Jai. And for those who are watching this or are tuning in after the fact or so, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. We're going to finish off this Shrek download another time. We'll see how it goes later this week. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.